Alrighty, contributors. Once you confirm that an item is not already on hobbyDB, you are all set to add it to the database. There are three ways that you can add an item. You can either variant an item, clone one, or create an item from scratch. Let's start with creating a variant. If your item is related to other items that have already been added to the database and only has one or two small differences, then you can use the Add Variant button. For example, if I wanted to add a cover variant to the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, Number 1 comic, I would just have to search for the item and then click on the Variant Overview page. Here, I can see the variants that have already been added to the database, as well as what makes them different from each other. Since my cover variant has not been added yet, I can go ahead and use the Add Variant button to add it to the database. To do so, I can click on any of these items, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and click the Add Variant button. Once there, the first thing to do is add the variant details summary. Again, that's what makes the item different from the rest of them. Here, my cover art is actually done by a different artist, Humberto Ramos. As I continue to scroll down the form, I want to make sure that those changes are reflected. So I'm going to go ahead and add his name here again. And then scroll down to see if there's anything else that needs to be changed. Once I'm finished, I can go ahead and save and add photos. Here's where I can upload my new cover art. Once that is finished uploading, I can go ahead and select the Finish and View item. This will create my new item. It's okay, sometimes it takes a little bit to process the photo, but you can see that there are already 4 variants created when there used to only be 3. If you click on this page, you'll be able to now see the item that I've added, as well as what makes it different, which is the different cover artist. Now, if you'd like to add an item that is similar to these but not related, you can use the Clone Item button. For example, let's say I wanted to add the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, Number 2. All I would have to do is click on one of these items again, scroll to the bottom of the page, and select Clone Catalog Item. Once there, all the information will be auto-populated for me again, so I need to go through and make sure I make the necessary changes. Here I could change the title to Volume Number 2, and as I scroll down, I would probably want to change the date as well, since it's a newer edition. Always keep going through to double check that all of the changes are correct before you go ahead and submit, save, and add photos. After you've done so, you can go ahead and add your new photo like you did before, and then you'll see that the catalog item will be created. Now, if you can't add your variant or clone an item and need to create an item from scratch, you can do so by just clicking this button on the top right-hand corner called Add to Catalog. Go ahead and click that button there, and select the type of the item that you would like to add. For example, if I'd like to add a video game, all I would have to do is scroll down to the bottom of the page and select Video Games. This would take me to the form that I would need to add any information related to the item as well as a photo. Make sure to be as thorough as possible. If you don't find your item type on this page, we do have a category called Whatever Else. Feel free to add any items there if we don't already have a type created. Good luck, contributors, and please always feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions by clicking this little green button on the right-hand side.